Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mr. Professor Yashasam Mahavid Bagawadi. So let me know how many of you use spectacles?
मॅडम तुमचा आवाज येत नाहीये.
How am I audible?
Yes, madam. आवाज कट होते मॅडम.
How? Now audible now?
आता येतोय मॅडम. येत मॅडम.
Okay. So how many of you use spectacles? No one uses spectacles? Glasses?
Yes.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to teach the lesson in English, so please cooperate a little. If I'm fast, let me know.
Yes, madam.
Some of you may be using spectacles, am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you know how far can you see clearly if you don't use those spectacles. Some visions may be clear, some you may not be able to see much farther. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
madam.
Okay. So today we are going to study a subtopic, nearsightedness, or basically it is called myopia, of the topic lenses. My subject is general science. Is my screen visible?
Yes. Yes.
See, some people cannot see things clearly due to loss of accommodation power of the lenses in their eyes. Because of defective refraction by the lenses, their vision becomes faint and fuzzy. So due to defect in their eyes, basically, the vision becomes faint. Am I clear?
Yes.
मॅडम
Yes,
तुमची
madam.
स्क्रीन दिसत नाहीये मला. आय थिंक मी रेकॉर्ड करते त्याच्यामुळे दिसत नाहीये.
Okay. Can others see?
नो मी.
Is my screen visible to other students?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Shall we start then? See, in general, there are three types of refraction defects. You can see on the screen. Nearsightedness, it is also called as myopia. Second one is farsightedness, that is hypermetropia. And the third one is presbyopia. Among these three, we are only going to study one point, that is nearsightedness or myopia. Let me show you a diagram. See, can you see the diagram below at the bottom?
Yes,
It reads
Yes.
nearby objects can see. It reads nearby objects can be seen clearly. This diagram is showing the refraction of light waves, rays fallen on cornea of the eye. In this case, the eye can see nearby objects clearly, but the distant objects appear indistinct. Means you cannot see farther objects very clearly. In nearsightedness, the image of a distant object forms in front of the retina. Retina is the last point. You can see the circle. I think I should have using cursor. Okay, let us see here. See second image for myopic eye. Can you see second one?
Yes.
madam. Yes, madam.
The converging lines are formed in the center of the eye. The image is not touching the wall of the eye. Can you see it? Because it is a myopic eye. Light rays go straight but converge and image is not touching the retina of the eye. So you cannot see farther objects. But for the same thing, when you go on the third image, correction of nearsightedness, you see here. When you use concave lens, the same rays diverged and the image is again formed on the retina, same as the first image. Am I clear, or is it a little harder? Okay, see, there are two reasons for this defect. The curvature of the cornea and the eye lens increases. The muscles near the lens cannot relax, so that the converging power of the lens remains large. And the second reason is that the eyeball elongates. So in fact, what is the main point here we are learning is that the light rays which form the image on the eye, that image is not properly forming on the retina, but somewhere in between. So you cannot clearly see the object. And so how can you be correcting this defect of the eyes? What do you do when you cannot see distant objects clearly? You use spectacles, right? You use contact lenses. Am I right? Is anyone there in the class? Am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Okay, so what I'm teaching is, if you cannot see properly with your eyes, what correction do you do? You use spectacles, right? Chashma?
Yes, madam. Yes.
That is what I'm trying to say. So when you use spectacles with concave lens, they also have different focal length. The problem with everyone's eyes is always not same. Everyone will have different focal lengths. So everyone has different numbers for your spectacles, right?
Yes, madam.
So this is what we are learning. The focal length of concave lens is always negative, you see. So you use lens with negative power. Your number for your spectacles shall be like minus 0.2, minus 0.5, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
minus is negative focal length. And this is what the correction we are doing for your defect in your eye. And what defect we learned? Nearsightedness. So what we learned today, one second. So we have learned the subtopic nearsightedness of the topic lenses. What we learned was, shall I revise again? We learned three defects of the eyes. They were nearsightedness, farsightedness, and presbyopia. Nearsightedness is seen in generally most of the people. That is, they can see nearby objects clearly, but they see farther objects a little faint and fuzzy. Now, can anyone tell me what are the reasons for this defect? Hmm?
So,
See, the reasons are that you have curvature of the cornea and the eye lenses increases or the eyeball elongates. Okay, fine. But if you have this defect, can you tell me how do you correct this defect of myopia? What do you do basically? If you have this defect of nearsightedness, you cannot see farther objects clearly. What do you do? You use spectacles, right?
yes, madam. Yes, madam. Yes.
Sure. So, does anyone have any doubt?
No, madam.
नो मॅडम.
All clear.
Are you sure?
Yes, madam.
Okay, for the assignment, write down the question. I'm not giving much of it, but draw a diagram showing correction of nearsightedness using concave lens.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Shall we stop here?
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
सर आता मीच राहिली.